Hello everyone, my name is Dee. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome back if you have been here before. Today we are going to be doing a quick reading to see what your person felt the last time they saw you. Okay, so we will be getting into their thoughts, their feelings, what they were thinking about you and thinking about the connection that you share. As always, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If it does not resonate with you, then it is not meant for you. And with that said, for pile 1, we have rose quartz. For pile 2, we have pyrite. And for pile 3, we have amethyst. Hello there, my pile 1s. Let's take a look at what your person was thinking and feeling the last time that they saw you. Okay, my pile 1s, let's take a look. Get a couple of cards out here. We start out with the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups, and we have got the Six of Swords. The Well was at the bottom of the deck, and I do feel like the last time that this person saw you, they were really, let's say, feeling not just, I would say, romantically interested in you, but they were definitely having some romantic feelings, especially to see the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups jump out one right after the other. The Knight of Cups at times can be indicative of a romantic gesture. It will typically indicate some type of positive movement forward in a romantic way when it comes out in a love reading, whether that's asking you out, whether that's proposing, whether that's asking you to be exclusive, etc., and so on. It really just depends on what step you are at with your person at this point in time. But leading toward the Two of Cups is a card that for me will signify romantic feelings that are deepening. It will also indicate that there's been a deeper understanding of one another taking place. And right then and there, when it comes to what this person was feeling the last time they saw you, there was definitely a strong indication of them wanting to move this connection forward in some type of way. And then finishing it off with the Six of Swords, it's like they want to make the connection more stable, more secure, and thus more committed. So something that was very much on their mind was trying to get you guys from wherever you are at right now to wherever it is that would make y'all be more committed or be in more of a stable and secure relationship with one another. I feel like the Two of Cups is also very important because for me it's really bringing up this deeper understanding of one another. Like this person felt like they had a deeper understanding of you and who you are as a person and their romantic feelings for you, especially led by that Knight of Cups. Is like their romantic feelings for you are beginning to grow and they're wanting to do something about it. As I said, for some of us, we could very well be in a relationship with this person or we could be dating this person at this point in time. And that to me would just signify, this person wants to continue moving forward with you. They want to continue strengthening the relationship or strengthening the bond that the both of you have. If we've been having issues with this person, well, the Six of Swords is a huge card that can be indicative of healing and improvement and making progress. So if there has been some, again, issues that have been taking place, I feel like it's a strong message of this person knowing that the bond that the both of you have with one another is so special and so strong that they want to put in whatever effort they need to in order to move the connection forward. But of course, take what resonates and leave the rest, because for many of us, we're probably not having issues with this person. But for those of us that are, I feel like this is also extremely positive because for me, it's telling a message of like this person having a deeper understanding of you and having a deeper understanding of themselves and having a deeper understanding of how the two of you are, let's say, with one another. And that's something that's really helping for them to be able to move forward or pave a way forward for the two of you to end up back on the same page. So that's why I wanted to mention it at the very least. I want to get one or two more tarot cards out here from another deck just to see again, what was this person feeling about you the last time that they saw you. We start out with the Knight of Wands. And we also start out or finish off with the Queen of Wands. So with that said, with the Knight and actually with the King of Wands, sorry about that, with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, that is perhaps even more special because it'll signify a divine counterpart, like the King of Wands and Queen of Wands. First and foremost, I would say that this person's feeling very attracted to you. But when it comes to these two cards, I look at them as being cards of like experiencing life together, of exploring life together, of going on your next adventure together. And that could have been something that was on this person's mind as well. Maybe we're even planning a trip with this person, or planning a trip to go see this person, etc., and so on, whatever the case might be. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. But I feel like seeing the King of Wands and Queen of Wands jump out, first and foremost, it's going to bring up physical attraction and chemistry for me, that there's a lot of passion, per se, that this person has toward you and toward the connection. They do feel like this is a connection that is ready to move forward to whatever the next step might be. I also feel like the King of Wands and Queen of Wands, along with the Six of Swords, is going to highlight that this person felt like the communication between you both is also something that's improving in some way or another, or this person might want to improve communication between the both of you, and that might be another thing that they're trying to make more stable and secure, especially perhaps for newer connections, where this person really felt like they need to begin to put more of an effort into communicating with you. Whatever the case might be, I also feel like this person is feeling and thinking that they need to put in more of an effort in some way, shape, or form. Like they want to begin to experience more things with you. They want to begin to do more things, hang out more, go on more dates, see the world, etc., whatever the case might be. But this person is definitely wanting to continue forward with the connection. The last time they saw you, they were feeling not only physically attracted, but very emotionally attracted. Like they're very drawn to you. There's a magnetic chemistry, perhaps, between the both of you. But this person was feeling like they want to move this connection forward. Certain things that maybe need improvement, this person's wanting to put in that effort, whether it's in regard to communication, whether it's in regard to seeing you more, and whether it's in regard to moving you guys forward to whatever the next step is. Especially with that Knight of Cups being a card of romantic gestures and moving a connection forward and wanting to make it more stable and secure or committed in some way. The King and Queen of Wands is certainly highlighting like this person feeling like they want to do more with you. And I also feel like it's in the sense of them wanting to do more for you. Them wanting to, again, I guess the best way for me to sum it up is put in more of an effort. I feel like this person's feelings for you are growing. I feel like they are feeling very passionately about where the connection is and where it is that it will go. So all in all, I do hope that this makes sense. I hope that this resonates for those of us who it is meant for. Thank you so, so much for allowing me to read for you today. And I hope that everybody has a wonderful day. Hello, my pile 2. Today we are taking a look at what your person felt the last time that they saw you. Okay, so let's take a quick look at what was on your person's mind. What were they thinking of you and of the connection? How did they feel the last time that they saw you? So we start out with the Five of Cups. We have got the Knight of Pentacles. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So the Five of Cups is going to denote some type of sadness or disappointment or heartbreak, or perhaps there was some general unhappiness. But to see the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like is positive in the sense of this person feeling like whatever it was that occurred here, whether there was an argument or a disagreement, whatever the case might be, they feel like they could put in some effort in order to rectify things, or a lot of effort in order to rectify things, and that there is still some type of hope or potential or opportunity between the both of you. So I hope that that makes sense, my pile 2s. Another thing too is they could be disappointed in themselves or disappointed in how something went between the both of you. Like they might be feeling like they didn't say the right things or do the right things, the last time that they saw you, and they might be disappointed in the situation, or whatever the situation was. Let's say if we didn't have a fight or a disagreement with this person that caused some type of sadness or pain that the Five of Cups could represent, it could very well be that they were just disappointed and or felt like they missed out on an opportunity. And now they are realizing that if they want to continue forward with you, they're going to have to put in more effort to make this connection work. Does that make sense? Because I feel like it could kind of go either way. That Five of Cups is highlighting some type of pain, sadness, or heartbreak, or it's representing some type of disappointment, like things didn't go the way we wanted them to. And if your person's feeling like things didn't go the way that they wanted them to, obviously there could be many, many reasons why, but at the end result is them thinking and feeling that they are going to need to put forth more effort into this connection if the connection is going to take off. Like for there to still be potential here, they have now realized that they're the ones that are going to have to put in the work. And for some reason, even like right as I started shuffling the cards, I got like heard this message of like, we shouldn't have to, or we don't have to bend over backwards to make somebody love us. And I'm not sure who that's meant for or why that was coming through so strongly, but the message was basically, we don't have to bend over backwards to make somebody want to be with us. We don't have to bend over backwards to make somebody love us. And I feel like part of perhaps what could be going on here, for some of us, again, take what resonates and leave the rest, but for some of us, we might have been bending over backwards for this person, and we've stopped doing it. And the last time that they saw us, they felt a noticeable difference in the way in which we were with them. And due to that, and perhaps even a conversation that we had with them, they're beginning to recognize for there to still be potential and for this connection to continue to move forward in the direction that they want it to, that they're going to have to be the one that makes some changes, or they're going to be the one that has to put in some effort. Perhaps because we ourselves are done bending over backwards or putting forth our full effort without having that be reciprocated back to us. So again, take what resonates, leave the rest. But I feel like the main gist of this, I'm going to get a couple more tarot cards out from another deck. Maybe for some of us it'll clarify or confirm something. But the main gist of what I'm getting from this is whether it's sadness and heartbreak or it is disappointment, this person is recognizing that they need to begin to put forth their best effort toward the future that they see with you. And that if they put in that effort that they need to, there is potential for that stable, committed relationship they are perhaps looking for from this connection. But they're recognizing, I guess, in some ways, their own shortcomings. And they've seen a future with you, or they feel like there is a future between the both of you, or the potential for one. And they're beginning to recognize that if they're not putting in the effort that they need to, that this will become a missed opportunity. And I feel like part of the disappointment message, and perhaps even the sadness or heartbreak message of the Five of Cups that leads this reading, is it's due to them feeling like they've missed out on opportunities, due to them feeling like there was more that they could have done, but did not do it. And they know now, if they don't begin to put forth that effort that they need to put in, that perhaps you are done. You are done putting in effort for the both of you, or you're done doing and not getting much back in return. So whatever the case might be, my pile twos, I hope for some of us this is some type of clarity or confirmation. We start out with the Page of Swords from this next deck. Let's get one more card, and we have got the Six of Cups. So the Page of Swords to me is, first of all, a card that's going to represent arguments and disagreements, and there being some type of discord. So again, We could have very well, for some of us, take what resonates, take what side of the coin resonates, but for some of us, like, we did have a fight with this person. And this person knows that there are ways for them to rectify and to recover, perhaps, from whatever the fight was about, and that there is potential for the both of you getting back onto the same page. But they know with this Six of Cups that they are going to need to be open and honest. They are going to need to begin to express themselves more, express how it is that they are truly feeling toward you or to you. The Page of Swords is a card that can represent postponements, delays, disappointment, disappointing news. The Page of Wands can also indicate getting drawn into arguments, or again, arguments. There being some type of disagreement that we have had. And I feel like this person is more so disappointed by their own actions and very disappointed by their inactions at times. And at times the disappointment or the inaction could have been very simple things like communicating and expressing themselves. And also very simple things like maybe putting in more effort than minimal effort. Whatever the case might be, this person is recognizing that there were ways in which they have disappointed you. And now it seems as though they are disappointed in themselves. And this person does feel like there is a way for them to put in more effort. They do feel like there is a way for them to begin to do what they need to do in order to get the both of you back on the same page. And they're beginning to recognize that a lot of what it is that is needed right now in this connection, like with that Six of Cups, is kindness, compassion, openness, sharing, generosity. And I feel like this person at times has maybe not been so generous with their time, their effort, or their energy. And if this person truly wants to fix things and doesn't get lost in that disappointment and despair, and instead begins to work on themselves and work on the connection, you and they are going to end up back on the same page. Because it does seem like both of you see a future with one another, or at the very least, this person sees a future with you. And they are going to begin, or at the very least, they want to begin, to do whatever it is that they need to do in order to reciprocate your energy and move this connection forward toward a more peaceful and stable point in time. So, all in all, my pile twos, I hope that that makes sense in some way, shape, or form for those of us who it is meant for. Thank you so, so much, my pile twos, and I hope that everybody has a wonderful day. Hello, pile three. Let's take a look at what your person was feeling the last time that they saw you. Okay, let's see what it was that they were thinking, what was on their mind about you and about the connection that you share with them the last time that they saw you. We start out with the Four of Wands, which is nice to see. We have got the Nine of Cups. And we've got the Three of Cups jumping out. So all in all, I really like this message. I think it's very cute. Starting out with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, first and foremost, is going to bring me comfort. Like this person felt very comfortable being with you and being around you. With the Nine of Cups, this is going to represent happiness and joy and wish fulfillment. And then with the Three of Cups, there's definitely going to be a close friendship that the two of you have and share with one another. I almost want to and will want to and am going to immediately pull some. I've been doing it for every pile. I've been pulling 2 tarot cards from another deck just to get further messages, but I just want to see if there's a romantic vibe here or if this person's only looking at you and feeling like you are their friend. Because the Four of Wands and the message of comfort, like the Four of Wands can represent, committed romantic relationships. The Nine of Cups can indicate physical and sexual and emotional attraction toward you. And the Three of Cups will represent mainly a friendship, but it could also represent compatibility and compatibility within our relationship. So right now it's kind of on the fence. I'm not quite sure with the 3 cards that we got in this spread if this person's just looking at you as a very close friend and feeling like you are a very close friend of theirs, or if there is something more romantic going on here. So let's get some tarot cards. My pile 3s. We start out with the Ace of Cups. And let's get one more card out here. But the Ace of Cups is a good sign. We also have the Nine of Cups again. So I'm going to pull one more card. The Two of Cups. So I am going to say romantic feelings are abound based on the clarifying tarot cards that we got to jump out here. With that said, the Four of Wands to me is going to represent comfort, stability, and security. This person was feeling very comfortable around you, whether this is an established connection or a newer connection. Maybe for some of us, going back to that message of friendship, maybe we are currently friends with this person. But this person feels very comfortable with you. They feel very safe, very stable, very secure. They also feel like, especially again, based on the clarifying cards, in my opinion, they also feel like this is a relationship or a connection that will continue to evolve toward a romantic or in a romantic way. So if this is somebody that we are friends with, if this is somebody that we are dating, they certainly do feel like there's potential for a future between the both of you. Moving forward to the Nine of Cups, this person definitely feels very happy and joyous when they are with and around you. And there is that message of, or I always get a message of physical and emotional intimacy when the Nine of Cups jumps out. I feel like it's one of the cards that can highlight a perfect blend of both. So there's a lot of physical attraction and chemistry and passion, and there's a lot of being attracted to one another's personalities, sharing core values, being able to have deep conversations with this person. Whatever the case might be, the last time that this person was with you, or saw you, they were feeling very happy, very joyous, and they were definitely feeling very present in the moment with you. The Three of Cups is going to bring up compatibility and friendship. Thus, for many of us, especially if it's an established connection or relationship, there's not only the romantic attraction that the two of you have toward one another, but there's also perhaps a very strong friendship bond. The two of you, aside from sharing core values and life goals, also perhaps have a lot in common, and there's a lot of either hobbies or music or movies or whatever the case might be that the both of you have in common. You know, like we've got random things in common with one another, but we also have very important things in common, or share similar views, share similar goals, share similar values as the other person does. And I just want to, again, I guess, emphasize the friendship that the both of you have. You know, whether you have started out as friends or even still currently are friends, or the two of you dated first, the both of you, or at least your person, really looks at you as their closest friend or their best friend, aside from being somebody that they are with. You know, aside from being somebody that they are with romantically, they also view you as being one of their closest or their closest friend. When we move forward to the other tarot cards, we've got the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups again, and the Two of Cups. The Ace of Cups is indicative of new romantic relationships, new emotional experiences, and I feel like sometimes in established connections, it can be a card of breaking new ground with one another. Like there's something to look forward to, or there's some next step that we are looking to reach together. Especially with the Ace of Cups being right underneath the Four of Wands. For some of us, again, in more established relationships, we could be looking at houses together. We could be planning on moving in together. We could be, you know, planning a wedding, planning a proposal, or they themselves, of course, are planning a proposal. You know, whatever the case might be. but we're looking forward to and plotting and planning whatever this new ground or new emotional experience will be with one another. The Four of Wands is one of the cards that in the deck which will represent, or which best represents, moving house. So again, for some of us, we could be moving in together, we could be looking for homes together or apartments together, whatever the case might be. The Nine of Cups, I feel like, again, is strongly highlighting that the last time this person was with you, one of the main things that they felt was happiness and joy. They really enjoy spending time with you. And then to finish with the Two of Cups, there is, again, not just this compatibility that the two of you share, but there's compatibility in regard to shared values and life goals. I feel like when it comes to the Two of Cups, they have strong romantic feelings for you that will continue to grow and to evolve throughout time, especially with a card like the Ace of Cups, which leads me back to, again, saying, if this is a more established relationship, it's like we are continuing to have these new emotional experiences together, or we're continuing to see our love grow, despite perhaps being with one another for a fair bit of time. The Two of Cups is going to highlight, yet again, this person wants to move this connection forward. This person is very attracted to you, and this person wants to make this relationship more committed, stable, and secure in some way, shape, or form. So the last time, especially for those newer connections, that your person saw you, this person was really thinking about how happy you make them, how much the two of you have in common, how much they want to continue getting to know you, and they're thinking about whatever effort they could put into this connection in order to make it more stable and secure, and in order to continue to move it forward. This person is super interested in you, super happy with you, and super happy within the relationship that the both of you share. So my pile threes, I hope that makes sense for those of us who it is meant for. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today, and I hope that everybody has a wonderful day.